Hi Aquarius, it's Nick and your fellow Aquarian Nala. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is covering the second week of April, so from the 12th to the 18th. And we also have a new moon in Aries, so powerful rebirth, new manifestation energies. And before we get started, I'd like to thank Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen offers personalized readings for those seeking questions or needing some clarity in certain areas of your life, such as love and relationships, career, work, finances, dream interpretations. You just need some spiritual or life advice, you name it, they got you covered. Keen is an affordable way to meet new readers, and when you sign up, it's super easy and simple. You just fill out a brief questionnaire and it'll then pair you with a list of recommended psychics based on your specific needs. And I had a reading with Nikki who was so amazing. If anything, it felt more like a conversation with a friend or just someone who really cares about you. He was immediately tapped into my situation and just my overall energy and gave me such simple but eye-opening advice and information. He pretty much played out everything for me and even gave me examples to better illustrate what he meant. It was just so crazy, and everything he said was just so on point without me really having to explain or go into detail about anything. It gave me so much comfort, reassurance, made me feel like I really made the right decisions. It's like he knew what I was just thinking and feeling, and which just made me feel so comfortable and so understood and seen. So I really just trusted his energy, and his advice was just so on point. So I really felt good about my decisions, and he even made me so excited about what's to come as well. So I will definitely be going back to him in the future. It was just a really great reading overall. I got a lot from it, and it was really eye-opening.
Variety of different types of readers, mediums, psychics. You'll see different ratings and reviews about them, so you can really choose the one you feel is most fit for you. And it's awesome because the readers are available 24/7, so there's always someone online. It's really easy to schedule a reading, and the sign-up process is also really simple. You can sign in once you have your sign-up or register. All you need is an email, you create a password, and you're ready to go. And if you're new to Keen, your first 5 minutes with any reader is $5 with my link below. And once you're a user, Keen will send you unique discounts each week. This makes getting regular readings super affordable. So it's a really awesome way to get any questions that you have answered in a matter of seconds.
So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get your first 5 minutes for only $5. Try keen.com/Nicloves, and thank you so much once again to Keen. We're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, so I hope you will find this helpful. I will have the link to the extended below in the description box, and of course, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so Aquarius, let's just get right into it. So for this week, I feel like it's important to remind you guys that you are enough and you've always been enough, and everything that you have right now is enough for you in this moment. So don't ever feel like you're lacking or that you need more. No, you have everything you need right now, and there's always going to be enough for you. You're never going to be lacking. So please don't think in terms of lack or oh, I need this, I need that. No. You have everything you need right now, and everything that you need is within yourself. You don't need external things to fulfill whatever you're trying to do right now. Obviously, maybe there are some things, but in the grand scheme of things, you are enough, and you never have to feel like you need to do more to be better. Just knowing that your energy is your gold and your power, I feel will make you feel so much more at peace, knowing you know what? I am powerful. I am a force to be reckoned with, and I'm enough. Whoever thinks that I'm not enough, that's okay. That's your opinion, and I don't care, okay? I'm seeing that the number 36, if not also the number 9, may be an important number for you. Some of you may be life path 9. A lot of you maybe could be teachers, or you like to teach, or you like to learn a lot of new things. You could also love to travel possibly, or you're thinking of traveling in the near future. But I just feel that the need to remind you guys that you are more than enough, and you will always be more than enough. And that's reminded me of that song by Alina Baraz. I think it's called More Than Enough. It's beautiful. So if you need a little pick-me-up, or you want to feel better about yourself and want to hear a beautiful voice, listen to that song, okay? It's one of my favorites. All right, so when it comes to your health, I see that you're going to be investing more in your health. Maybe you're taking better care of yourself. Maybe you're buying healthier groceries, or you're investing into, higher quality foods. Maybe organic ingredients, or you're eating more fruits, more vegetables. Maybe you're making more food at home than eating out. Or if you are eating out, you're eating at better restaurants, you're choosing healthier options. Maybe it's a little more expensive, but you're like, you know what? It's my health. I want to invest in myself, and my health is wealth. And so I see that you may be taking better care of yourself. Maybe you've bought or you've gotten more supplements, vitamins, things that are, your essentials, needs for you, or you're doing your checkups, taking good care of yourself. I see some of you maybe like getting new recipes, or really making those meals, those recipes that you've had listed, that you've had bookmarked and checked for a long time, and you're finally doing it, and you're putting a lot of care into it. I see someone who loves pies, or you're going to be baking, or want to get into baking again, because maybe it's something you used to do, you used to love, and now you're getting back into it, but you're making it a little bit healthier, making certain adjustments. Also pizza. I see that some of you love pizza, but you're kind of like making it into a healthier version, right? Because I think now they have like cauliflower crust. They have all these different things that you can do, right, with pizzas. It makes it a little more healthy. And when you make it at home, it's like just so fun, right? You can even make it like a little date idea, or with like friends or something. But I just see you investing more into your health and taking better care of yourself. And I feel like you're never gonna regret doing that. Just how they say, like, it may feel like a drag having to go to the gym or working out, but I don't think, most cases, no one ever regrets having good workout, right? You kind of like don't like to, sometimes you get lazy and don't want to do it, but you'll never regret taking care of yourself. You'll never regret eating good. You'll never regret having a good workout, because you're going to feel good about it afterwards. Okay. All right. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you're kind of like waiting on something, or you're not really acting out on anything this week. You're taking your time, or you've been kind of like, something has been weighing on you emotionally, and you're not making any moves. You're kind of just like simmering. You're kind of just like soaking in on the energies and waiting to see what your next plan is. So you've been kind of sitting on something. Maybe you've been thinking of a plan or thinking of something, but you're not actually executing anything this week. You're kind of just scoping things out or feeling out the energies. So I see you kind of just like coasting and kind of observing more, if anything, this week. So just be careful you don't get too comfortable in that energy, and then you don't actually take action, or you don't actually do anything about it, because it may be easy to fall into just getting comfortable and then getting lazy and then not actually like putting in the work, So just make sure like after you think about it for some time, you actually get started on it. Okay. So when it comes to your, you could also be sharing ideas with a Pisces in your life. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, Aquarius, I feel like you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be younger than you, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy that this person is embodying or playing out at this moment. So this person is feeling really unfulfilled, maybe lacks purpose, lacks life goals, or has not really found their drive, their motivations, and is feeling kind of like a big void, okay? And is trying to fill that void, but doesn't know how. And I think you really respect this person, or you really admire them. I see here someone who could have been into martial arts, or like karate, jiu-jitsu, one of those things. Maybe someone was into that, or met at one of those events or something like that. But anyways, I feel here that you're starting new. You're like in a new place. Maybe you moved to a new place, or you started something new in your life. You moved to a new environment, new job, new friendships, new something. I feel like you're taking more chances. You're feeling more freedom. You're feeling fearless. You want to try new things, and you're excited for, this year to come. And I feel like you've been single for some time, and now you're connecting with someone, and I feel like you really like them. It seems like they like you, and there's a great connection here. I feel like this person likes you as well, and you feel like you just can be yourself. You like this person. And I think it's hard for you to find people you really connect with. And so when you do find that person you connect with, it's really special to you because you don't just give your energy to anyone. I feel like you guys are super compatible with each other, and you have a really good time with each other. Even if you don't have a lot of things in common, it's like you still have things in common. You still are able to, I don't know, have conversations that just flow. You can teach each other things. You just have fun with each other. It just seems like natural. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel awkward. It just flows really nice. But I think this is a fairly new connection that you may have recently met, maybe within the last 2 weeks, 2 months. But this is fairly new, I think. And I think in the back of this person's mind, or you're hoping that this can lead to maybe something more, right? Maybe a commitment, maybe life partner, marriage, kids, whatever. But I feel like you're not getting that, or it may seem like, this person's like kind of not heading in that direction, even though the connection's so good. And you may be like, why is it? Is it because they don't like me? Or is it because there's someone else? And I don't think that's the case at all, Aquarius. I actually feel like this person really likes you and they wish to give you more, or to be able to offer more to you, because I think they know that you deserve that. But I think that they're struggling financially. So they maybe going through financial setbacks. Maybe they have a lot of debt, or they lost their job and they're now just getting back up on their feet, or have a lot of bills piling up. So I feel like they're stressing about their finances. And so that makes them a little bit hesitant about moving forward or committing or marriage, stuff like that. Because, all of that, involves money, especially kids and stuff like that. It could be expensive. And it's like their anxieties about stability, their anxieties about money, finances, is what's holding them back from really moving forward or taking it to the next level. And I feel like they may start to pull back a little bit, even though they really don't want to. They want to be close to you. They like you. You guys have a great connection. I think that's why you don't get it. You're like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, we have such a great connection. Why would they all of a sudden be pulling back or not be as attentive as they once were? And I think they actually want to. They want to be with you, but I feel like that shame, they don't want to let you know. They don't want you to see that they're struggling, is what kind of makes them want to go and hide, because it's easier for them, and their life is kind of out of balance right now. They may be trying to find a job still, or be juggling 2 different jobs, or school, work. Maybe it's hard for them to even support themselves. And so they feel like, if I can't support myself, how can I be in a relationship? It doesn't make sense. But it's kind of shameful for them to say that about, admit to that, especially if they're a man, right? Because we expect men to have their shit together and, be able to support themselves. So whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. But I feel like this person feels a little bit insecure, and maybe, you're more accomplished, maybe you have more things going for you, and they feel kind of embarrassed, but they don't want to say that to you. And so instead of being transparent about that, they'd rather just kind of maybe, I don't know, back away a little bit, or kind of ignore the topic when you start to talk about the future or commitment or marriage, stuff like that. They'll change the subject or something. You're like, I wonder why they always do that. And maybe you don't look too deeply into it, but it's because they're trying to avoid it for a reason. I'm not saying that they don't want that with you, because I actually feel they have a great connection with you, but that area of their life, their finances, is holding them back a lot. But they probably don't want you to know that, because it's kind of embarrassing or it's shameful for them, But we'll continue this conversation in the extended to get more information, see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? I feel like this is a tough situation. It's really tough because you have a great connection with this person. It's they have potential, you want them to act right, but it's also, each person has to be responsible for themselves, and it's not your job to fix people. It's not your job to, level them up into who they're supposed to be. They got to figure that out on their own, right? But it sucks when you have that great connection with someone and it's just that other little part of the other area of life is just, it's not all the way there, you know. It's hard to know like what to do. Okay, so we'll continue this conversation in the extended. The link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care, and I wish you guys all the best.